Hello and welcome back to another Hot Dogs, Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. I'm CZSurvivor and today we're going to take a look at Update 100 Alpha 2 because why not? I want to have some fun with this. This is what I do. So, first off, tweaks to hand filtering. It now has, and on Sonyvegas, its own menu, which for some reason has that bug where you go to movement options, but hey, hand smoothing and filtering, which has more options. So we've got our hand input mode. This is, let's actually make sure that you can see this. Not movement input. No. Graphics. No. I always forget which one this is. Hide geos. No. I'll show you this off. So you can see here my controller geo and the gun. They're basically stuck together. But if we go over to this and it lags behind a bit. That's smoothing it out so it gets rid of the jitters. But this is the problem when you're snap aiming like this, it lags behind. Now when you can't see your geo, I get, well, I'll say it for me, I can't say for others, I get this weird overcompensation. I'll pull my hand and I'll notice it's not gone far enough, so I'll move my hand more, which means I've overshot the target. If you understand, like, I wanted to aim there, I'd go here, I'd realise, oh, my gun's still back here, pull some more, and then from the lag, it'll come. Since I can see the controller, I can just line up with the controller roughly, so if I wanted to aim there, I can use the controller. But if I couldn't see the controller, weird things happen. Smooth all objects, it just applies this to everything. Off. Stuck. I'm going to stick with raw. I like having raw for just the general hands. But this bit is the cool thing. Long gun stabilization. We already had these two options. When trigger is held. Also, we'll talk about that in a second. What does this do? So this, standard mode, when you hold, you got nice shaky hands. I got a nice 12 times scope. I'm trying to hold it nice and stable. But it's not really working. If I turn on always on, the second let's just see if I can line this up with one hand. Where are you? There. Wait, no, I need to hold it out there, don't I? I'm actually holding it. Oh yeah, it's always on. So as long as I've got hold of it with two hands and near the shoulder, you can see it's really stable. It's not shaky. If I turn it off and I hold, there's just that constant little jitter. Which is a mixture of tracking and human body doing weird things since you can't actually physically hold the gun. You're holding two controllers and your hands just... Ooh. But when trigger held, so whatever hand is holding the 4, if you're holding it, it'll like no, but the second you grab the trigger, look at that. You can see the shake. And the second I grab the trigger, it stabilizes. Which is very nice. I didn't know that was... That's so low, that's why. As long as I keep hold of this, I should be able to nail this target. Chop her up. But yeah, you can see I have a lot of control with it, which is very nice. But for when you're here, if I had always on, you're going to see that controller lag. But if I turn it to trigger held, it's nice and snap. The controller barely lags behind, which, I don't know what just jingle about, means you can do you can be sniping at range, bang, bang. Yeah, you can get the snaps in without having that lag, which was what I'd been experiencing in Take and Hold recently. And I think that's good. This is a great compromise. Although, as Anton pointed out, if, let's say, you got an underbarrel attachment, Let's grab one. I don't know, attachments, under barrel. Let's keep it simple. Let's grab the house key. Pop her open. Hand. Put a shotgun shell here. And we'll slide her on the bottom. If you've got hold of the 4, it's fine. You don't have any problems. But if you've got hold of the shotgun, well, the second you go to stabilize, you shoot. Stabilization still applies, but, you know, and this is just a limitation to how many buttons you have on a controller. I think it's a good compromise, because usually I don't grab hold of the grenade launcher. Also, you're seeing the geo flicker in there. Woohee. Also, whilst the gun's recoiling same as last time, it has absolutely no accuracy. But hey, I did reload you. Let's see, will the book actually do anything? Yeah, we got a few little pellets here, there, and everywhere. Anywho, so yes. Final option. It's pistol stabilization. So, when this is enabled, you'll watch that the control we get the lagging. Not as severe as that, but we get it. Whereas we've got one hand, we don't get the lagging. Next to none of it. But 2 hands, I have got that. Yep. Which is not nice, but if we disable it, we've got none of it. Which I think makes more sense for a handgun. Like, it's nice to be able to have a super stable handgun and pop a guy at 200 odd meters. But if I'm pulling out a handgun, that's probably because things have gone south and I've got a guy next to me that I want to shoot. But after I've shot him, I might want a bit of long range, but not super long range, like I'm engaging someone over there. I want the two-handed grab to do the recoil suppression. If I show you, if you don't know, you can see the recoil, but if you grab it two-handed, there's less recoil. This means you can have the old mechanics for holding two-handing pistols and stuff like that, whilst also getting the new mechanics for your long guns that you snipe with, because who snipes with a pistol? What madman snipes with a pistol? Anywho, yeah, that's that. And I think that's a good as point as Eddie to head over to the proving grounds for another little toy we've got over here. Well, I say another little toy. Actual toys, not just quality of life. Let's be honest, it's quality of life. That is a quality of life feature. Nothing else. It is beautiful. I love it. But hey. So what have we got here? We got some new things for the medic in Meat Fortress. So we have the MF Medical 180. She's meaty. With these beautiful, I forgot what they're called. I forgot the proper name, but I want to call it plates. It's an open bolt, if I remember. Was Anton correct? Oh, that's satisfying. Yeah, don't have fun aiming. It's semi-automatic and it fires the good old-fashioned needles. If we pull it off, you can see le needle, because this is a medic gun. It's semi-auto, even though it's got this. I kind of want a full auto variant, just because with needles sounds fun. Boing, 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 boing. The landing over in that corner. Anywho, I feel like we need a test subject for this, you know? Some good and willing test subjects. We'll spawn some Soseeks. Actually, do you know what? Where is the spawner? We should actually probably get some Meat Fortress guys in here, because this gun is designed for Meat Fortress guys. Soseek spawn. I'm still waiting for Anton to have Meat Fortress taken hold mode. But hey. Where is it? Soseek Mercs Rot. Meat Fortress. We'll have a good engineer. Oh, good to see the engineers are lagging the game out. Heavy. Some of the, I think they've got shared assets somewhere or something like that. A good old scout, because you're a right annoyer. And we'll just hide a medic all the way over there. I may have spawned a few. But anywho. So. Nah. They actually stick inside of him. Let's just... Come on. Yeah, they're tough. Oi. So, anywho, as you can see, they take a lot of shots. But we do have a new little slightly tweaked thing. You can ricochet them off him. Well, off enemies. There. And also, the sticking enemies have become more reliable, as you can see, which is really satisfying to use. You'll now watch. Jiggle, 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 jiggle.
This is the end, but I'll be back in a minute. See, there's this virtual conundrum.
I don't know what just happened, but that was something. He just jiggled and they went everywhere. They're not very good at going through armor. As you can see, ping, 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 ping. Well, you didn't even take any bleeds.
Wow, nice one. Good shot, mate.
Wait.
Probably deserve that.
I gave him eyes. I'm not cruel. I might be slightly cruel. Anywho, another thing, I'm just messing around, I'm really having fun. It's a new grenade. The MF Medic Uber grenade. Ooh. These are hot. Which is a new impact grenade and... did I... What have I got wrong? There we go. It heals. Let's see. Do we... Excuse me. What am I forgetting? I can't remember if we get to see visual heals anymore. You know the... But anywho, so, enough about that. It heals, and it also gives the temporary Uber invulnerability. So if I get a gun... Oh. These guys drop in one, as you see. Oi. Excuse me. Okay, well, he should be dead. No, he is. It gives them invulnerability during it, and then, whilst also doing that, heals them. Oh! As I said, it's an open bolt, you can see it there. Oh, sexy. Wrong side. Because it doesn't pull the ammo in until, oi, you click the trigger and it shoots, and then it's clear. I love that. Because it's like a compressed air gun. But anywho, enough about me being stupid. That's everything. That's all the new toys. Granted, Anton apparently had a mental breakdown trying to fix the a bug with the hand filtering. Turns out there was a small little configuration where you could have your hands with a gun and just go ding, ding, like that. And turns out he thinking it's own code, but actually he downloaded a module to do the maths because quaternions. Don't ask. I've had my conniptions. I've talked about them before. I don't want to talk about them before. I've done them. Never again. I won't lie. No, they're not as bad as one makes them sound. They are useful. They're very good. We love them. They help solve a lot of problems, but they are really confusing. And if you do things wrong, things can go weird. But unlike other methods, there are solutions. Other methods require... We don't really call them solutions, shall we say. Workarounds will be more accurate. But anywho, yes. All in all, he downloaded this module ages ago for Unity. About 6 months after he downloaded it, it got updated. He downloaded this 2 years ago, and the update fixed the bug in it. Something to do with controllers, each having their own slightly different method of doing the quaternions-ish. I'm not getting into it. Anywho, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did so, hit that like button. Got any comments, questions, drop them in the comment section below. All that's still possible. New channel, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date. Don't forget, you can follow me on Twitter and support me on Patreon. Links for those are down in the description. Stay well. And Survivor out. Oi. Ooh, jittery hands. Cheerio.